Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock. We're going to be on both of my accounts today. We're starting on the main account. I don't give you guys like a breakdown of my progress on this account because it's pretty straightforward. I just grind, and if I run out of stuff, I can just I get more. Like, oh, I need energy. Cool, I'll go get some. I'll get some gems, use some gems. It is a paid account, so I don't talk too much about this account, but I did want to kind of talk about the Soul Chase tournament. Now, I I can't really with the new awakening boosts that they're giving. I don't really know that when the right time to pull is anymore. Um, what I do know is that I need energy and gems, and 150 gems is a lot of gems, and 300 energy is a good chunk of energy for only 150 points. So I don't know what's going to translate to those points at all. But I still need to do some ice golem. I've got 9 hours left. I think I only need like one or two more runs, right? But there's also yeah, literally one more run and I'm done. Um, So maybe I don't need to pull. I don't know. I was going to pull just to get the gems and energy here. I think I'll still do that. Here's my thought process. So I can pull the Mortal Soul Stones. I won't touch the Immortals. I won't touch any Eternals. And just pull the Mortals, sell the stuff, build up more coins to get more Immortals. The next time there's a big boost of some kind that correlates with a tournament or something when they decide to have it. So that's my thought process. I don't know if this is right. I really don't. Um, but I know I need souls because my roster, if I can't do it by Ascension. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a 6-star Lady Mikage. Like, that's really good. But you can kind of see that as far as anybody that's not +1, you can see my souls aren't that deep. I don't even with the 6-star on her, I don't really use Tila other than probably Faction Wars. Duchess I use, but her build is terrible. I need to fix that. And then it's just down to 4 stars after that. Obviously, I would love more stars on Trunda. I I run a very not good Trunda team, but it gets the job done on this account. I can show it to you real quick. So it does put up a decent amount of 200 million. We're not facing yet. My clan is not yet facing any of the broken Trunda teams. At least not that I've seen. Here is a Trunda team, but this one's a little bit more uh, reasonable. They did much. Oh, so no, sorry. What they did 155 million, which was less than me, but they're rocking two Trundas, um, with only a Kaiwar reset. I have an Emic as my reset, so and that would be the best team here, which does have they're beating us this tonight. Like that's that we only have 5 hours left. They're gonna beat us no problem, but um, yeah, we haven't run into any of the broken Trunda teams yet. And right now, I'm happy getting second or third place. I do believe at some point, and I have no evidence of this other than the news that came out where they were doing right before all those big quality of life changes. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna create consolation prizes for this." So hopefully, 4 and 5 get some kind of reward because it is frustrating to not place in those. But the reason I'm mentioning all this is simply to talk about kind of my plans. Like I need souls. I really kind of forgot there if you couldn't tell. I need souls for my account, and I haven't been opening 57 plus another 36 in the bank. I just haven't been opening them because I was saving them for big events. And then, and what I mean by a big event was an awakening boost that correlated with some type of event. Now, the soul chases are difficult because you can pull and not get good souls. Like I could pull everything here and still end up with 600 points or something. And that's including if I pulled the Immortals, and likely with how deep this is, I probably have enough to get an Eternal, maybe. Um, but I kind of want to wait for the boosts. Now, the most recent boost they did was only for Immortal Soulstones. I only had 3 on the account. It didn't make sense for me to pull during that. And then I did the math. If I don't remember if there was an event that coincided with that, but if there's no coinciding event, then I don't really want to do it. So I'm gonna save the Immortals, but the Mortal Soulstones, I feel like I can get rid of them. And even these coins, as far as I can tell, the coins are only used to purchase more Mortal Soulstones. So I can just purchase more of these and generate more of these coins, which means I can then buy more Immortal Soul Essence. I don't think I have anything too crazy in the Soul Merchant, but I've mostly been focusing on getting souls for Acrisia. That's who I want to save up and get souls for. Um, but unfortunately, I couldn't afford it when it popped up. So I'm hoping that by spending these resources, I will gain more of the um, Immortal Soul coins and be able to use those to purchase the Immortal Soul essences. That's the plan, anyways. But either way, I just want to pull, and I feel like this is a good time to double dip. I need some energy. I need some gems back. This account is a little lower on gems. That's gonna, and it's because I spent a lot to do the Sand Devil tournament. So I feel like if I can get those resources stocked back up, it'll refill me for the second half of this fusion, which is going to start in a couple of days. So, and it's going to give me the energy I need to get through the Dungeon Divers, which is ending tomorrow. I'm close, but still quite a long distance away from finishing that. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and pull these. Oh, you know what? I'm going to stop after this one and check my wish list. Okay. All right, so that's pretty decent points. It's probably because I got a 6-star rare in there. Collect that and then check my wish list. Definitely Acrisia, Newt, Harima. I still need it on Ugo. With Ascension and everything. Whisper, yeah, okay, those are fine. And then rares doesn't matter anymore. I got all the souls I needed for them. Okay. Is there not anybody else that I really want souls for? No, definitely Newt. I'll start making room here. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Euros, okay. I have him now. Another legendary soul. 2-star Brachus. And then 76 points. It's a pretty decent points, I gotta say. How far? Alright, I'm gonna keep pulling until I'm full. Okay. A 3-star Galathir, okay. I already have a 1-star on my Ugo, so that's less good. I'm actually going to keep that, though, for a future second copy of Ugo. Although, I'm kind of getting further away from liking... I love Ugo. Let me rephrase that. I love Ugo, but I'm starting to lean more towards Sun Wukong, which is a little crazy. Sun Wukong brings a little bit more damage than what my Ugo can put out. And I don't need the cleanse. In the team that I'm using, that I was using her on, I don't need the cleanse, so I would prefer the extra damage. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. Good points, though. We'll definitely take that. Okay. Let's go to the collection. Definitely getting rid of all of the rares. I'm not sure if I need the 3-star or not. And I do get rid of 1-stars. Because if I get to a point where I need... Oh, yeah, see, I was already keeping a 1-star for another copy of Ugo. If I get to a point where I need a 1-star, it will usually just give that to me. So, don't really need to keep them, in my opinion. And I only need to keep 1 Ugo. And the only reason I'm keeping some of these other ones, like this Wuji one, and some... Like, I used to just get rid of epic ones, too. Okay, yeah, I don't need the 3-star. I'm only keeping the epic ones now in case they're a champion that I want to use for City of Centranos. Collect, collect, collect. You know what? This is going to take longer than I... Well, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. Let's go back and... Oh, perfect timing. Now, I will do this. And I'm also going to check my points here. Alright, I already kind of got what I was looking for out of the tournament. I still think I'm going to continue to pull here. I don't think... I only got 680 out of the... You know, I'm not getting... I don't think I'm going to get up here. But certainly not getting the book. But I'm not that worried about the book. I mostly just wanted an opportunity to double dip while I'm pulling. It does feel like the point totals are going down now, too. This is going to be... Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be much weaker result than what I've been getting with those point totals before, because I'm not getting the big 6-stars. Okay, what do we got? War Chief, okay. 77 points, though. That was a little bit better. That's going to help with the points. I don't need a 1-star, unfortunately. I need higher than a 1-star for my second Shamil. That's an upgrade for one of my Cold Hearts, actually. I think it is. And that's an upgrade for my Ugo. We'll pull... Let's collect. And then pull the last one. Alright. So I am going to awaken the second Cold Heart. I don't think that gives speed, right? We need to pause for a second here. Find Cold Heart number 2. Alright, so speed comes with 6 stars. So that will not break my team. I just needed to make sure of that. Good little bit of damage boost to her. And then I now have 2-star awakening on my Ugo, which ups her power a little bit. Just a smidge. Yeah, I mean, might as well on Magnar. And the rest of everybody aren't ascended, so I can't awaken them. Let's go to the collection and get rid of anything that I won't or can't use. 1-star. The Shamil, you saw he didn't show up in the upgrades. I'll keep the second 1-star for the Ugo. And I didn't get any 1-star legendaries, so I don't have to sell any of those. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, looks like I did get something else, so that would be a keg, right? Okay. Not too bad. I do not feel compelled to try and go for a legendary book. What would I need? I would need a 5-star legendary to get the legendary book. A 5-star legendary soul. I do not feel compelled to try and pull these additional souls to do that, but I don't mind pulling the mortals and getting myself set up for the future regarding immortal soul stones. Now, just out of curiosity, if I wanted to convert all of these, now I can get 82 of the essence. So still not a lot. Even with all of those coins that I got, still not a lot. So, all right, going to keep saving those. Now, we're going to move over to, this is the free-to-play account. And we're going to do the same thing. Now, on this one, I need to make sure that before I pull anything, I want to make sure that my wish list is accurate. So if we look at my roster that I have right now, I think, yeah, I want Arbiter. I don't think I want Sun Wukong. Rathalos is already pretty high. And Armand's is already pretty high. But I feel like so is Sun Wukong. I'm going to go Yakarl. And I'm going to double check Yakarl really quickly. Yeah, no Ascension on him. So 3-star on Rathalos, 2-star on Sun Wukong, 0-star on Newt. But I do want to get some of those on Newt. And then I also want to update my wish list for the rares, or the epics rather. So I'm going to go Shamil. And Godseeker. So I want Shamil to get blessings to do better against Hydra. I want blessings on Godseeker so that I can eventually do the new Godseeker team in Sand Devil, is my hope there. And that seems to make the most sense for now with what I'm looking to do. I'd probably go Neldor at some point in the future to get Phantom Touch on him for Fire Knight. Okay, I'm happy with this. We'll stick with this. I still want stuff on Taragi. I would love for Taragi to be able to reduce the defense of the clan boss permanently with the affinity for epics, which I think I currently have on Godseeker as hers. For rares, I'm going to take it off Kale because Kale doesn't get used anymore, and I'm going to go with Reliquary Tender. And I'm going to go with Paragon. These 3 will get me what I need for Phantom Shogun Grove. And if I take some time and level them up and use them to go beat Phantom Shogun's Grove, give me really big boost on the account, honestly. Get me the ability to ascend my accessories. If the game ever decides to give us any tournaments for that location, that would be nice. Now, this is where it's a little trickier because I have way less access to this stuff, right? I'm farming at a much lower difficulty in Iron Twins, and then Mortal Soulstones don't come as easily to this account because I'm not progressing as far in other areas of the game. So, I'm torn if I really want to pull these because I may want to pull them for another event. But you'll see, I do have 9 Immortals, which would generate large points for me. And I know that the gems and energy would be really useful for me right now as I'm trying to farm and get through some content for Dungeon Divers. My Ice Golem is done. but my Dungeon Divers is not. And so any extra energy that I've been accruing throughout the day has been put into Spider, like I told you guys, and just trying to get points to get to Teryx here. So it would be beneficial to me to do this tournament, this Soul Chase tournament, and get the 150 gems and the 300 energy, and then whatever other prizes I get along the way. But the other real reason I want to do this is because I don't have a lot of souls on the account. I mean, really, I have only 4 of my legendaries that have souls right now. So I would love to get more souls on some of them. Even Armand's is only a 2-star because I didn't do his soul event. So, and we just got Razelvarg, spoiler alert, if you didn't go watch my shard pull video, that's out right now. Go check it out. I did hit double legendary again. So, you know, we would want to get shards there. I would need another Cold Heart before I can build that one team, I think. But, okay. All right, well, I think I talked enough. Let's go ahead and just knock these out. And it's a perfect 50, so we can summon here. Wish list is good. Are you kidding me? We'll keep the Fellhound Soul. Not worried about the Elhain. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. Because resources are so stringent on here, I'm not gonna get rid of, like, the 1-star if they're really good legendaries, of course. Okay. I really don't want to have to spend... It's only 200,000 silver there. We'll do that. That'll give me a little bit more room to play with, so I don't have to start being super particular about anything. Starting with an epic, Sanguinia, okay. Ayla's interesting. 3-star Bellower is nice. I love how I took him out of my wish list and then get one for him. That's kind of funny. The 1-star Cold Heart I'm actually going to hold on to, because I may get... When I get a second Cold Heart, I will want to have her built, even though I haven't built my first one yet. Legendary, here we go. It's a Jetney. 1-star Lady Mikage. Okay, if I ever get her. Well, when I get her. You know, it will happen at some point. I hope. Alright, well, I already have a 1-star, so we'll sell that. Keep that 1-star. Keep those. I don't really see why I would need to keep one for Paintkeeper. Checking for any duplicates right now. Okay. Oh, wait. That's a big one, but it's a rare. I haven't been paying attention to the point totals because I've been analyzing what I've been pulling so far. Probably going to get rid of both of these 1-stars on the epics. Because epic 1-stars are affordable. I don't mind spending on those. Low points. I need to keep the Gnarlhorn one. For sure, though. Alright. So keep the Gnarlhorn. So get rid, and then there were a couple 1-stars up here, right? Yeah, Vogoth 1-star, Skaramis 1-star. If I'm at a point where I want to run those champions for whatever reason, I'll wait until they pop up in the shop. Is basically my logic here, guys. Not saying it's necessarily the best logic, it's just my logic. So far, not great, honestly. Okay, come on. Be something I want. Eastland, no. We are definitely going to get the energy that I'm looking for, but not really great results overall. And we'll pull our last... Oh, I guess I'm spending another 200 silver. Please be something. Borgar. Crixia, if I ever was to get her. Please be something. Okay. Alright, he's on the wish list. I can't be too upset about it. You know, I gotta be honest. I am happy to get the Yakarl. It's gonna open up some different damage options from him. So I won't be too disappointed. Now, Yakarl's purpose is mostly for arena. So I'll probably go in that direction with his talents. And I haven't tested him yet. Mostly because he's not booked, not mastered, none of that stuff. And we're still pretty far from the Void Shard. I don't see a point per se as to why I would want to try, because what would I need minimum? I need 200 points. So a 4-star mythical or force or like a yeah. It's really, the points are really just unfortunate. Like the way they're divvied up, you know, to get another 200 points is wonky, because like if I get a 4-star epic, that's not close. If I get a 5-star epic, that's close. If I get a 4-star legendary, that's close-ish, but it's such a big jump from the points when you go up to the 5-star legendary, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it feels like I'd have to pull several immortals to get those points, and I would rather save those immortals for something like a summon rush, or a soul rush rather, which would get me oh yeah, I forgot I have the 5-star for Syl. That would get me like a soul rush. I can calculate exactly how many I could pull all these immortals and get all 3-star rares, and that's not going to give me the points that I need, right? So it's just because that's an option, I would rather be smart about it. And also, it is good to save these, because if I do, for instance, get offered a soul, like the Arbiter soul here, well, what can I do? Can I afford it? Well, I can buy 113. I think I can afford 20. But I'm not going to do it, not for Arbiter. If it was Newt, Newt is probably the one that I would focus on this account. You know, I want to and I got this kind of from another content creator's channel, and I'm thinking like, okay, if I focus going for just trying to get the blessings on one particular legendary, and getting them on Newt is really good champion to get them on, obviously. So I kind of want to go that route. Arbiter is good too, because I do run the aura boost on her, which would improve my speed from her passive. That 30%, that would be improved. We would go to help my go first teams, because she is still struggling to be kind of fast. She's only at 282. The main account has Arbiter at... My Arbiter with only a 1-star blessing still is at like 327 speed, and that's pretty slow, to be honest, compared to a lot of other Arbiters out there. And I recently just rebuilt her to get more speed out of her. So that's kind of as fast as I can get her right now. I'm just taking a look at my my gearing right now. I definitely have some gear to roll during the artifact enhancement event. So see if I can roll some of these and get a little bit maybe better speed on the banner there. It's the only reason I'm still rocking that particular banner. So, all right, guys. Well, I am going to call that a video. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do. I'm not. Well, I am gonna set up after I log off. I'm gonna set up for auto runs overnight, doing multi battles in the different dungeons that I need to do. For this one, it's just Dungeon Divers. I'll do Spider to farm those accessories. On the main account, I'll be doing. You can tell how tired I am, guys. Ice Golem. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support my channel at the moment. That's going to help me grow and potentially, start adding more things, improving my content, all that stuff. I'm going to start streaming full time in the summer, starting around June 1st, June 2nd time frame. So, well, definitely not June 1st. It's going to have to be June 2nd. I'll be flying on June 1st. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video.